so the rich man also will fade away in his pursuits. I remember not talking, but listening to a song, and the artist of that particular song, and I'm paraphrasing here, said, being rich doesn't mean that you're blessed, and being poor doesn't mean that you're not blessed. And so we have to be careful of how we look at ourselves, especially when it comes to material things in our life, thinking that material things equate to the blessings of God. Now, in the scriptures, does it not say that, God will bless us? Yes, right? I think I bring things pretty balanced. Yes, it does. However, we cannot equate the fullness and the blessings of God with what we might have or not have in our wallets or our pocketbooks or our bank accounts, because it says, let the lowly brother glory in his exaltation. Throughout all of scripture, this is big, because throughout all of scripture, Jesus speaks about the last being first and the first being last, and making sure that the person who is of lowly status is exalted. We're going to read later on, even in this book, that it says that we ought not have partiality or favoritism towards somebody who comes through our doors. And he says, how dare we, if a person who looks or has a countenance of not having anything, and we put them to the back, versus a person who comes in and they have even just the appearance of money, and we favor them to the front. Scripture's like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. Why? Because it's like the rich man and his pursuits will all fade away. And when I read this, you know what I think of, right? That rich young ruler. And he goes to Jesus, and what does he say? He says, Lord, what must I do to follow you? And Jesus says, keep the commandments, right? You shall not commit adultery. You shall not bear false witness. And the rich young ruler says, I have kept all the commandments to my birth. Jesus was like, okay, now sell all you have and give it away. And what did he do? He couldn't do it.